All right, so there you go. Okay, so as I was saying, please listen and please do your best to understand, no, to ask, participate in our discussion today. This is going to be very important because this will serve as a foundation for you, no, on the following lessons, especially that we are going to be discussing subject pronouns. No? In order to build sentences in Spanish, we have to start, no, with these subject pronouns. We have to learn how to, what are these subject pronouns? No, this is the first part of learning how to build sentences in Spanish. Okay. What are these? No, that's what I've said. In order to make sentences in Spanish, we need subject pronouns. Okay. The second is we need to learn how to conjugate them. Why? Later on, you will find that out. Okay. So, what are the subject pronouns? This is just going to be a review because I'm sure since you are already in the university, you have been discussing this almost, you know, ever since you are in grade school and high school. So it's just a review, okay? In your grammar classes. First person, we have first person, we have second person, and third person. Okay. What are these? Now, what is first person? First person is the, feel free to take notes, class. Okay. Especially later on, we will have some rounds of speaking. Okay. First person is, who is the first person?
Yung nagsasalita po, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much. Gracias, Giselle. Yes, the speaker, no? The speaker or the doer of the action. Remember that, please. Okay. First person is the speaker or the doer of the action. Second person,
It is usually the you point of view, ma'am. Yung you.
yes, correct. Thank you so much, Joy. Where's my pen and paper na nga? Okay. Hmm, let me write it here. I actually don't have paper. Hold on. Ayo. Okay, there you go. So, second person, yes, sabi nga ni Joy, you, that's usually the you, Y-O-U, no? So, it means the person you are talking to, okay? It's the person you are talking to. No? And the third person naman is,
Ma'am, the narrator.
Yes.
the narrator is the first person.
Ma'am,
Yung
yung
third person is y- you and then the other people at parang yung we or they.
Mhm. Medyo dalawa yung sagot ni Joy doon. Ano, which one?
Third person pala, ma'am, is parang kasama ka ata doon or yung sila lang. Pero as plurality.
Ah, 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 ah.
ma'am,
Again, dalawa yung sagot mo doon
Correct.
again. Giselle, you're saying something?
ma'am, ma'am, incomplete po yung nasabi ko kanina. Ma'am, the narrator po exists outside po nung event ng story.
Outside. Outside. The narrator exists outside, which means
Ma'am, he, she, or they po yung pronouns po
which
doon.
yes, he, she, or they, correct. Yes, which means they are the outside. He, she, or they.
Subject of the sentence, ma'am.
No, not yes, yes, but we are talking about now the voice, no, or the voice, not just. Oh yeah, subject, but yeah, you can put it that way. The subject or yung pinag-uusapan. Yes, correct. Si Rezi Joy. Okay. Iba si Rezi Joy tsaka si Joy Belino. Okay. Good. Si Rezi Joy ba yun? Did you say subject?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, thank you so much. So, sabi ni Joy kanina, it's we or they, dalawa. But it can only be the other one, which is they, no? We is considered first person. But don't worry about that. We will also give those pronouns later on. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And also, as some of you have already mentioned, it can either be singular or plural. I is singular, we is plural. Okay? That's just an overview. These are now the pronouns. Okay, first person, I. Second person, you. Third person, he, she, it. These are now singular. And then, plural naman, we have we, you all. Okay? Still second person, I'm talking to you, but you guys, no? To you as a plural, to all of you, my students. That's why it's you all. And then they. All right. Any questions so far? That's not really our lesson, but just so you can now understand what are these in Spanish. Okay? So now, what are these nga ba in Spanish? Okay, we will now discuss singular first. Singular subject pronouns in Spanish. We have first person, that would be yo. Okay, first person is yo. Right? You can already if you have your notes there, please have your notes there actually. Please write this. Okay? Please write at the table. No? Don't just listen, don't just watch. Work your hands and write, okay? Take down notes because by taking down notes you are um going to have a faster or easier way of, or you will have more chances of retaining those information that we are discussing. Okay. So first person is Jo. You know that by now because we've been discussing that during the midterms. No, we are focusing on the first person. I, yo soy. Okay, yo soy Maria. Yo tengo. Okay, 24 años. No, yo vivo in Berlin. Okay, this kinds of information. All right. Second person is tú. Tú. Okay. But take note that this second person here is informal. Okay. All right. Third person, we have he or she, which is él or ella. Ella. Okay. Can everyone say and repeat after me? Repite, por favor. Ella.
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 Yeah.
Muy bien. Ella. Okay. Not directly or not as ella. No, don't say ella. But there is also somehow a glide with the j tongue. J. Ella. Okay. It's a rough glide of the tongue on the top. Z. Ella. Okay. So as I was saying, by the way, no, I don't know if it's here. Let me check. So it's not here. Okay. So let me add this. So I'm gonna annotate. So second person can also be usted, which is formal. Okay. Two here is informal. Please write that down. Okay. So when you're talking to, what do we mean by informal and formal? I think you know that by now because we have our formal and informal way of introducing ourselves, right? Or asking someone, no, like tienes or tiene, no, you remember that? Yeah, I hope so. I hope you still remember that. So again, when we say informal, this is when we are talking to our friends, for example, or to the people we are usually having a close personal relationship. Okay, we already know, or in other words as well. Usted is when we need to, when we are talking to strangers, no, we don't know. So we have to show some we have to use some res- respectful words, no, or address to them. Also, we use this when we are talking to our boss, to our teachers, no? Someone with a higher position or ranking than us. So we use usted. Okay? So that's tú and usted. Now, these are some of the things that I wasn't able to discuss during midterms. Okay? But yeah, this time we are going to emphasize that. We are going to um emphasize the importance of that. Why? We're going to define why. Two versus two. What's the difference? You can see there the accent, no? What is this accent? Okay, two with the accent, it means you. No, it's the subject pronoun you. Tú hablas español muy bien. For example, that's an example sentence. Repite, por favor. Tú hablas español muy bien.
Tú
Tú
hablas
hablas español
Hablas
muy bien.
español muy bien.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Okay. So, you speak, because it's tú hablas, you speak Spanish very well. Okay. Is everyone aware now, or do you still remember that the way you conjugate second person is through adding s in the end? Yes? We've discussed that during midterms, right? Yes or no? C O.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you add s rather. Okay, and then if it's first person is you add o, no? Vivo, tengo. Okay? Hablo. Remember that. I hope so, because later on, mas marami ang madadagdag. Okay? It's gonna be isang bagsakan ng all the subject pronouns and how they are conjugated. Okay? So as I was telling you nga, it's gonna be a lot different this time around because we are going to be discussing a lot as well. Okay? All right, going back. So two with the accent. What is now two without the accent? This is now it means your, or it is a possessive adjective, no? Your. Example sentence, tu hermano no habla mucho. Tu, your, hermano is brother. No habla is not speak, to not talk. Mucho, much. Okay. I hope even if I don't put the translation in English, you still somehow can understand that, no? Tu hermano no habla mucho. Repite, por favor. Tu hermano no habla mucho.
Tu
Tu
hermano no
hermano no
Hermano, no
habla
habla
mucho.
mucho.
No habla mucho.
Good. I thought I was going to hear no habla. Okay? If someone of you says no habla by this time, nako po, patay tayo dyan, no? You have to remember lesson or module 2, no? Pronunciation, silent H. Okay, silent H. All right. We also have L versus L. L with accent versus L without the accent. Okay. L with accent is he, or the subject pronoun. Example sentence, él tiene mucho amigos. Él tiene mucho amigos. Again, you remember tiene from the verb. What's the root verb of this? Tiene is, sorry, tienes. Now, what's the root verb of tienes or tengo?
Tener.
Tener. Good. Sorry, who was that?
Tabilin, ma'am.
Itabilin. Okay, good. That is the verb now, tener. Okay. Tener. Tener, which means to have. Okay. So we discussed that when we were talking about our age, no? Tengo 20 años. Tener means to have. But of course we can use that in a literal way, which means having lots of friends. Él tiene mucho amigos. He has lots of friends. Okay, you can also use it that way. So él now with the accent is the subject pronoun. El without is the definite article, which we have already discussed. Remember? No? Did we discuss that already?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I suppose. So I hope, no? So el is a definite article. And what is the what is the gender?
Masculine.
Masculine. Muy bien. Sino yun? Sorry. I did not see the green. Who
Tabilin
was
po
it?
ulit, ma'am.
Oh, Tabilin. I have to remember your voice from now on. Okay, thank you so much. So masculine. What is the feminine definite article?
La.
La. Tabilin ulit. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, muy bien, muy bien. So, la, no, this is just to recall, to see if you can still remember our midterms topics. Because, again, as I've said, you have to use that in our finals. Please, please don't forget all of the things that you have learned in midterms. It's very important to use them for finals. Okay, so el is now masculine definite article. Example sentence. El perro necesita agua. El perro is a dog. Necesita is needs. Okay. Agua is water. Okay. El perro necesita agua. All right. Okay, sige. Let's have speaking. Repite, por favor. Please switch on your microphone. Él tiene mucho amigos.
El
Él
tiene
tiene muchos
Amigos.
amigos.
El perro necesita agua.
El
El
perro
perro
necesita
necesita agua.
Okay, you can add those words as well in your vocabulary, no? Now you know how to say water, agua. You know how to say needs, necesita. Okay? Mucho, amigos is friends. Okay? Please add that. So that's just a quick differentiation between those that doesn't have accent. Before we continue. During your exam or assignments, no, do you know or some of you still having difficulty in finding or putting accent in their answers, accented letters? Do you know how to put that already? Sino pang nahihirapan? Sino pang hindi alam kung paano lagyan ng accent yung kanilang mga letters? Do you usually copy paste? Yeah? So wala. Okay, walang nahihirapan. Okay, so that later on in your finals, or during uh the the checking of your final assignments and exams, I will be very strict. No, without accent will be considered wrong. Okay, without the accent, it will be considered wrong if we are pertaining to the subject pronoun. Okay, I hope I am clear with that, since now I ask you if you guys are having a problem and no one said they are having problems. So I suppose everyone knows how to use or how to put accented accents in their answers, in the letters. Oh, okay. So another important information here. There is no Spanish word for it. Okay. Why? Que calor. Que calor. Calor is hot. Que calor. Okay. Just switch on our air condition. Okay. So there is no Spanish word for it. Can anyone answer? Try to guess why.
Ma'am,
Daniel.
Try lang po.
Yes.
Maybe because all nouns have genders. That's why there is no Spanish word for it.
Yes, that's true. Okay, correct. That's correct. All nouns have genders. No, they have almost correct. Yeah. All nouns have genders, which means they can either be masculine or feminine. Okay. So that's why there is no Spanish word for it. No, they can only be he or she. That's how we say it. No. So this is now a big difference from English to Spanish, because in Spanish we have it. No, it is a book. Okay. But even in Spanish, even the books have genders. That's why we don't need to use it. No. What do we need to use? Book is a libro. What is the article for libro? What is the gender first? What is the gender? Anyone?
Masculine, ma'am.
Masculine. Yes. Can I confirm who was that? Sorry. Sino na?
Mabanag po.
Sorry?
Mabanag, ma'am.
Mabanag. Okay, masculine. What is the definite article for masculine?
L, ma'am.
El. So, the answer now here is el libro. Okay? El libro. All right. And then, yeah, el libro. So that's it. Okay? So which means there's no Spanish word for it, because there's only masculine and feminine. I hope I'm clear with that. Let me just read the chat. Instead of pronoun, use noun that is why. There's no it in Spanish. Okay, we use noun. Okay. All right. So we only have 7 minutes. Again, please open a new Zoom after this. I would try my best so that next week we will have a premium Zoom account already, no? Without limit. And then we're going to have some breakout rooms. Okay. Breakout rooms, which means you guys are going to be discussing, okay, with each other. You'll be into different Zoom rooms and you have to talk with each other in Spanish. Okay, that's going to be next meetings, if not tomorrow, probably next meeting. So please, again, please do take our discussion today seriously. Okay, at wala na namang nakaswitch ang camera, guys. Okay. I want to remember your faces. We only have a few more meetings left. Few more. Mabilis na lang yan. Actually, because we are meeting once a week only. So please show your faces. Okay. Somehow it would also help me remember your names easily, especially when I'm already, grading, who are those active people always showing up, participating, answering. Okay. This will have a bearing. No. Because why? Because this is a language class, speaking class. Okay. All right. Moving on. Generally, another important, this is already what we have discussed. El ojo, the eye is masculine. And also in feminine, we have the bottle, la botella. Okay. So it's the same as what we have discussed with libro. Okay. El libro. Repite, por favor. El libro.
El libro.
El libro.
Libro. El libro.
El ojo.
El ojo.
El
El
ojo.
ojo.
El ojo.
La botella.
La
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 botella.
botella.
La botella.
La botella.
La
La
botella. La
botella.
botella.
Okay, muy bien. La mano.
La
La
mano.
mano. La mano.
La mano.
Muy bien. Okay.
Menu.
Si Carlo. Carlo, where are you? Are you in the school?
Ma'am?
Are you in the school?
Hindi ma'am, nandun sa bahay po.
Okay. Akala ko nasa school kayo. Yeah, which reminds me dun sa announcement ko, no? Are you guys having a problem with your face-to-face classes? Before or after our class? No problem. No problemo. No? Okay. Alright. So, okay tayo, no? Walang after this tatakbo sa school.
Wala naman po.
Ang ma'am.
Alright, good. I'm so sorry, no? I think I have some students who were raising their concerns about that, no? But that time, the schedule was really tight, so I cannot adjust the synchronous meeting. But this time around, so I have to already again I want to focus on more on you guys, so as much as possible we will also cater to your concerns if you have any concerns. Okay, I will be focusing more on you guys, and I also want that at the end of the class, at the end of our course, I will be able to remember some of you, especially those who are answering a lot, who are interacting with me a lot, no? So yeah. Okay. Going back, okay, ayan. So if we use this in in sentences, we have la mesa es grande. Okay. La mesa es grande and ella es grande. Okay. La mesa es grande and ella es grande. All right. So la mesa, I think there's a missing slide here, no? I hope not. Hold on, guys. Let me check. Okay, there. So it would come after. Okay, so since nandyan na, so I will just quickly discuss. Ella is la mesa. And ella here, don't worry, it will appear in the next slide. Ella here is the third person. Third person, he or she, no, or it. But we don't use it, right? In English, what is la mesa?
Table.
Sorry? Pardon?
Table.
Table. Wow, good. Okay. It's very easy because it's our cognate word in Filipino, la mesa. Okay. But no? Mesa. Okay? In Filipino is la mesa, right? But in Spanish it's mesa and the article is only la. Okay? Mesa is table, la is the article. La mesa es grande, no? La mesa es grande. Grande es
Big.
big. Yes, muy bien. You can see I don't put the English translation already here because I want you guys to also, get the context clues and remember easily or recognize the meanings. If in case in some sentences I don't put English translations and you are not sure, you can always ask me. No, ma'am, is this the meaning of this? Okay. You can always confirm the meaning of it with me. I would like that. No? And you will be seeing that more often in the next discussions. I will not be putting the English translations. Okay. So going back, la mesa now, which is a third person. We are talking about a third person. We're talking about the table. It is now third person. And there you go. From the beginning. No. From the current slide. Okay. Now I don't remember where I was. what was I saying? Okay. Sorry. Third person, right? So third person now, we are talking, if we are going to say it in English, using pronoun, it is big. It is big. Oh, sorry. Now, if you want to say that in Spanish and we say it doesn't exist in Spanish. We just use either the masculine or feminine in the third person. Then, as you can see here, what's the gender of mesa?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Feminine. Muy bien. And so, feminine pronoun singular in Spanish is ella. Then we use that. Ella es grande. Okay, ¿entiendes? Understood, everyone? Yeah? So far, so good. Okay, la mesa es grande. Ella es grande. Let's go now to the plural pronouns. No? What are these? First person, we have now we, which is nosotros. Nosotros. We also have nosotras. What do you think is the difference? Anyone?
The gender again, ma'am?
The gender. Correct. No? Si kabigas. Tama ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh-oh, I don't have a pen. Yeah, correct. The gender. No, if you're talking about we, if we are all women or feminine, for sure it's women, no? If we're all women, then we would be using nosotras, no? If we are all men, we use nosotros, okay? If we are men and women, a mixture of both, what are we going to use?
Nosotros, ma'am.
Nosotros. Muy bien. Who was that?
Tabilin po.
Makaka-award na. Baka ma-awardan mo na ako. Mom, you don't remember my voice. Okay. I keep on answering. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Tabilin, for always answering. Okay. Again, please, I hope everyone is also participating. No, you will have your own chances. If you have some answers in mind, just speak out. No, speak up and just say it out. That's what I mean. Say it out loud. Okay. All right. So nosotros, nosotras. Second person naman, in terms of us talking to some people, no? Like I'm talking to you, you all. That is, we are going to use vosotros, And why is it Spain here? We've discussed today, we've watched the video about Spain today, no? Spain, in Spain, they are using vosotros, or also please put here vosotras, no? Vosotras is also, it also applies if you're talking to all women, no? Vosotros, vosotras. So vosotros is also only used in, if rather only, not also. So second person vosotros is only used in Spain, no, for you all. Okay. What we mean by that, in other Spanish speaking countries now, they are using ustedes. They don't use vosotros. If you hear vosotros, it is only in Spain. Okay. You all. Now, what's the difference? Let's just look at Spain first. In Spain, vosotros now is informal. Okay. It's like you guys, hi, you guys, like this is like informal. Ustedes now is what they are using if it's like you all in a formal situation. Okay. Please remember that. I hope you're taking down notes because I am not writing it down here, but it is important that you write it down in your notes because it will be in your exam. No, you by now you know how I craft your exams. No, it it would be for sure it would have those kinds of questions where I would confuse you if which one, if it's correct. Vosotros is used formally, true or false. I'm already giving you some idea. No, then of course it's false because vosotros is used in Spain only informally. Informal. Okay. All right. So ustedes now again is used for informal situations in Spain. In other Spanish speaking countries, we use ustedes in both formal, informal. Ustedes, as long as you're talking to you all, you in plural. Okay. Third person now is they, and we use ellos or ellas. Again, the difference is the gender. If you're talking to they, like the boys are playing, so ellos. No? The girls are happy, ellas. Okay? All right. So just a quick overview of the pronoun you now, because as you can see in Spanish, there are so many ways to say you, no? You in Spanish is tú or usted. No, I hope you know the difference. Tú is use what?
Informal, ma'am.
Informal. Usted is
Formal.
formal. And is it singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular. Okay, singular. You can see here is there's U and D is like abbreviation of that. That's the abbreviation of usted, no? U and D. And then vosotros, ustedes. These are now plural, all right? So abbreviation of ustedes is UDS, period. Okay. So again, just some tables for you guys to review and to also write in your own notes. This is just an overview of all the pronouns as well, singular and plural. We have yo, tú, usted, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, ustedes, vosotros, vosotras, ellos, and ellas. Marami na ba, guys? Is it overloading or not yet? I hope not yet. No? Nakasmile si Isaac. Okay ba?
Ma'am,
Carry
Sakto
pa.
lang. Carry pa. Okay, good. Kasi marami pa. No? Marami pa, guys. I think this is just half. half of what we are supposed to discuss, and we're running out of time. Okay. So, uh, this one is a nice graphic wherein you will understand what, how, when are we using this pronouns. No, yo, nosotros, nosotras. There you go. Tú, no, with the with this pointing finger. Tú, no, vosotros, vosotras, él, ella, usted. There you go, no? Usted, when the little girl is using usted, talking to people older than her, no? Ellos, ellas, ustedes. There. Okay, so just in case you forget, when do you use this pronouns, just look at this picture. Moving on. Okay, subject pronouns are placed in front of the conjugated verb to clarify who or what is doing the action of the verb. Okay, of course, it's the same basically in English. Pronouns are placed before the verb. For example, he is, she is, they are. No, okay. So that's just that's just as simple as that. Now, in front of the conjugated verb. Oh, sorry. Subject pronouns are not always needed. Please take note of that. They're not always needed because the conjugation, here we go. This is going to be your favorite part now. Conjugation. The conjugation of the verb implies who or what is doing the action of the verb. Are you guys ready? ¿Están todos listos for the real topic? Conjugation. Okay. We are now going to learn how to conjugate. Let's start with the verb ser. Okay, let's start with the verb ser or to be. This is now the verb to be or ser. Okay, what is this verb? Ser. I was giving you some brief explanation about ser in last midterms, right? Because you're using it in introducing yourself. Yo soy. No, soy is the verb ser in the first person, conjugated in the first person. Yo soy. Tú eres. Okay. Tú eres. ¿De dónde eres? You remember? ¿De dónde eres? You remember when you're asking where do you come from? Eres is the conjugated form of the verb ser in second person. Okay. Now, you know all the pronouns. We have the third person, he, she. We have the plural pronouns. We are going to conjugate that in terms of those pronouns. Can you imagine na lang, no? How it's going to be very lengthy. How much it's going to be. Okay? But you don't have a choice. We have to learn this. Okay? We have to study this. Gusto niyo bang may matutunan at the end of our course? Then let's push ourselves and let's accept this challenge. Okay, hindi habang buhay, hindi na lang until the end petics tayo. Okay, I think medyo nagpa-petics kayo last midterms, but this time, well, let's see if kaya nyo pa. But of course, don't forget to enjoy. Okay, I will try my best naman to make our class enjoyable. Okay, so where do we start here? Okay, to be. We used to be in present, take note of that, to talk about names, professions, nationalities, age, feelings, or marital status. Later, we will also go over that one by one. If we use that, if we use that in the first person, it becomes now am, I am. Okay. That is the verb ser, the to be. I am Frank. I am not happy. I am an architect. You remember, yo soy Maria, no? Yo soy profesora. Remember? In English, I am not happy, but in Spanish, it's a bit different. No, we use estoy. no? And in Spanish, estoy and soy are two verbs. There are two verbs, huh? Two verbs, which means to be. Okay. We are using two verbs in Spanish, which means to be, estar and ser. Okay. Estar is estoy in first person. Ser is soy in first person, no? We have, but then, what's the difference? I think I have also defined that before. Estoy is a bit temporary. And also you explain feelings or yeah, feelings in Spanish. So when you say I am not happy, estoy, what is that again? Mal. No, estoy muy mal. You remember that? Estoy muy mal, estoy cansado, what else? Enfermo, I am sick. These things, this is now estoy. But let's focus now on soy or ser. Okay, so I am an architect, soy profesora, so arquitecto. No, my brother is a dentist and my sister is a secretary. Of course, we also use, sorry, we use ser. And then, yeah. But this is just to define what is this to be verb, okay? This is just to define what is to be. And these examples are in English, but it doesn't mean that they are also used the same way in Spanish, okay? But I hope you already know the verb to be here, okay? Am. Let's take a look now how it's used in Spanish. Because again, it's different. We use it when we are identifying someone or for our identification. Yo soy Maria. You know that by now. Tú eres Clara. If tú eres, I'm talking to Salvi, tú eres Salvi. You are Salvi. Okay? Ella es niña. Él es niño. Ella es Salvi. Él es Isaac. Okay? So, she is Salvi. He is Isaac. No? She is niña. He is niño. Nosotros somos familia antigua. We are family antigua. Okay. Okay, we go with that, with those pronouns first, okay? Because you will be using these pronouns more often. I think vosotros, vosotras, you won't be using that much. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then ellos, ellas, later on, you'll be using that as well. Okay, but this is to identify, no? For example, for ellos, if you want to use that in a sentence, they are students, no? Or they are, what is this? How do you say? Ellos son, no? Later when we have the table, I don't want to confuse you guys, no? So this is an example. These are examples on how you identify some people, yourself and some other people. And take note now how we conjugate, because you are seeing new words. Naku, ano ba itong mga bagong words na to? Eres is not new. S is not new to you, no? It's like you use that is as is in English, or also, yeah, as is in English. And in English, he is, no? He is niña. She is niña. He is niño. Okay, so as is in English. Nosotros somos is also new. Somos is how you conjugate ser in Spanish. Okay. If you use we are. Nosotros somos. Okay. So, what else? When do we use there? Nationality. When we are discussing nationality. Yo soy Filipina. Tú eres española. Ella es francesa, or I just use German. I said German oder. Okay, medyo nag-mix na yung language ko. Okay, ella es francesa or él es francés. Okay? French. Nosotros somos Filipinos. We are Filipinos. Okay? So, as you can see, there are no translations, okay? I think it's self-explanatory, most of it. Francesa is French. And by now, can you follow? Are you able to follow with the pronoun? Yo, tú, ella, él, nosotros. You're able to follow, yeah? I hope so. If yes, then you are doing a really good job in listening, okay? Apologies. I think today we will be maximizing our time until 9:30, no? Because I think this is not yet, we are not yet close to finishing our discussion. Okay. So we'll try my best to make it a bit faster. Okay. So profession, occupation is also what we use when we say what we use for ser. For example, yo soy estudiante, no? I am a student. Tú eres cocinera. What is cocinera?
Cook.
Cook. Good. Okay, good job. So we also have ella es doctora or doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, es.
We also have nosotros somos ingenieros. Okay, ingenieros. Okay.
Ingenieros.
Yes. Repite, por favor. Nosotros somos ingenieros.
Nosotros somos
Ingenieros.
Okay, good. So that is profession or occupation. Next, we have physical characteristics. When we're talking about physical characteristics and personality traits, we are also going to use the verb ser. For example, yo soy lista. Okay? Yo soy lista. Tú eres hermosa. Hold on. Tú eres hermosa. We also have ella es trabajadora or él es trabajador. Okay? And we also have nosotros somos amigables. Repite, por favor. Yo soy lista.
Yo soy
Yo
lista.
soy
Soy
lista.
lista.
Wow, ang taas ng energy. Sino yun?
Kavigas, ma'am.
Good job. All right, yo soy lista. We also have, please repite, por favor. Tú eres hermosa.
Tú eres
Eres
hermosa.
hermosa.
All right. Ella es trabajadora.
Ella es trabajadora.
Él es trabajador.
Él es
Trabajador.
Nosotros somos amigables.
Nosotros
somos amigables.
Muy bien. Okay. Any questions from these words? You all know the meanings?
Ma'am, yung amigable.
Okay, good. All right. I thought you will not ask. Again, if you don't know the meaning, please ask me. Lista is smart. I am smart. Yo soy lista. Yo soy listo. Okay, if you're a guy, again, please say listo. Yo soy listo. Amigables is friendly. We are friendly. Nosotros somos amigables. Okay? Any more questions? Hermosa is?
Beautiful.
Pretty, beautiful. Good. And trabajadora is? Oha. This one, please don't confuse trabajadora with worker, okay? This means hard working.
Oh.
Okay, trabajadora is hardworking, you know. All right. So, any more questions?
None.
Muy bien. Okay. All right. Next, when we are talking about materials, la casa es grande. You remember casa? What is casa?
House, ma'am.
House. La casa es grande. And los juguetes son coloridos. Los juguetes son coloridos. Repite, por favor. La casa es grande.
La casa es
es
grande.
Los juguetes son coloridos.
Los juguetes son coloridos.
Okay. Los juguetes here it means the toys. Son coloridos. Coloridos is colorful. Now you can see another conjugation here, which is son. This is now how you conjugate it as a plural. Okay. Los juguetes, the toys, which means plural. If you want to say that in English pronoun, using pronoun, they are colorful. So you use they are as ellos son coloridos. Ellos, no? You remember ellos? Ellas. So ellos son coloridos. Okay. Don't worry. Of course, I will be giving you a table for that. Now, how do you conjugate ser? It is soy, yo soy, tú eres, él, ella es, usted es, nosotros, nosotras somos, vosotros, vosotras sois, ellos, ellas son, and ustedes son. Am I still making sense here? Can you still follow? Still? Yes? Okay, hope so. All right. Next. These are some example sentences, okay? Please refer to these again later on if you are going to review, okay? All right, so you know how to use them. And also, this will be discussed in our next module. We will use this one when we are describing our friends and family, no? Our mother, if you like, our mother is a professor. She is intelligent. I have a sister. She is a student. So you will be using this word, no? Amigos, hermanos. Ellos son hermanos. They are my brothers. Okay? So later, again, pagko-connect-connectin nga natin lahat. So please, it is important that you know and understand our discussion today. Okay, we are done to few more. Okay, bear with me and hang in there. No, if it's overloading, please, no, inhale, exhale. That's all that you can do. Okay, we still have few more slides. Yeah, nakikita ko na yung end ng ating slides. So, that was ser. Okay. We also have other verbs. As you can see, ser is very irregular. Let's go back to that. Ser is very irregular. What do we mean by that? Irregular verb. Irregular verb kasi yung conjugation niya, the conjugation is so different. There are no rules that you can that you can say, no, that you can apply or remember. No, it's just as is. You have to memorize. Yo soy, tú eres. No, it's very different. There are no patterns for short. Now, we will go to some more regular verbs. Okay, mas madali, which is easier. Why? Because there are some rules. No, whatever the verbs are, You just have to apply these rules, no? That's what I mean. Now, verbs in Spanish, they are usually ending with ar, er, or ir. Okay? Now, let's take a look at ar first. In ar, we have hablar. You remember hablar? Yeah? Hablo. When you use hablo, to speak, no? That is now the verb hablar. Okay? So, the infinitive is, as I've said, it's the root verb is hablar. It ends with AR. The rule is to remove the ending. Now, remove the ending now here. And then remove the ending AR. And then change the endings to these, no, to these endings here according to the subject pronouns here. You can refer to here. If you are pertaining to yo, to yourself, to the speaker, then you have to, what now? Remove the ending AR and change it to O. Hablo. Tú hablas. Ito na. Ella, él, usted habla. No S. You remove the S. Habla. Nosotros hablamos. Okay, nosotros hablamos. Okay? Vosotros habláis. Ellos, ellas, ustedes hablan. Can you all follow? Yeah. Don't worry, may table dyan later on. So, let's go now to the verb ending in ER. ER. In the verbs ending in ER. For example, comer. Oh, sorry. Comer is to eat. No? Vamos a comer. Comer is to eat. Now, remove the ending ER. ER, rather. Change it now to these endings. No? Como. So far, it's the same, no? O. Como. Yo como. I eat. When you say you eat, tú comes. Hindi na as. Hindi na as. Sa AR lang yan. Sa ER naman, you will change it to ES. To comes. Él, ella, come. He, she eat. We eat is comemos. Comemos. Coméis. You eat. Vosotros coméis. And ellos comen. They eat. Okay. Next, verb ending in IR. For example, vivir. You know that when you say, I live in, it means to live. I live in, you use, what do you use?
Vivo, ma'am.
Vivo. Muy
Vivo yan.
bien. Vivo. So there, nakita niyo na. You remove the ending IR and it is now vivo. Donde vives? When you're asking where do you live? Vives, there. ES, second person. No? We also have ella vive. He live in. Nosotros vivimos. Vosotros vivéis. And ellos viven. Okay? You will just have to follow those rules. Mas madali, diba? Mas madali sa regular. Kasi you only have to remember the endings and then you just add those. Okay? So, this is also a table per verb, no? Table rule. AR, eto siya. Hablo, hablamos, hablas. Okay? This one. You can again go over that later on. Okay. So, very last part. This will be also your assignment na lang, no? So, when we are introducing others, we are using these verbs, tener, ser, viver, and hablar. Okay? So, I would need you guys to conjugate those in terms of their number or subject pronoun. Okay, you have to conjugate that, right? This will be your assignment. Please, okay, do this before tomorrow or tomorrow until tomorrow. Okay, you have to submit this tomorrow. Anyway, I will be submitting a link na lang, no? Submission link. This will be your assignment. Please write the conjugated forms of these verbs. Okay? And then we will be discussing, we will be introducing each other next meeting. Okay? We will be asking and introducing each other. Tomorrow, you have to do this before our, so let's say, first hour of our ano na lang, class tomorrow. Class hour. So, for sure, 7:30 to 8:30, no? You will have to submit this. So, submission is until tomorrow, 8:30. Sige. Submission until tomorrow, 8:30. And then, 8:30, I will post now an activity which you will be doing. Okay? Or no, I will be posting, that's the activity, but also 8:30 I will be posting, sorry. I'll be posting the PowerPoint because in the PowerPoint nandun yung sagot. Okay? And then it's also there, nandun yung how you introduce other people. Okay? Or yeah, how you introduce other people and how do you ask the information. Okay? So yeah. We only have 3 minutes left, no? Please, I will not be doing a roll call, but this time, I want you again to write your names in chat. Sige, let's use the last remaining 3 minutes. I will not be doing a roll call, but please write your names in chat. So I will just save it na lang, and then I will put it in your attendance. Please don't write the names of other people. Okay? Nako, yung iba dyan, nako baka nasabihan, ma'am, or nasabihan, bro. So, sulat mo naman yung names ko. Yung name ko. Okay? Any questions so far?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, question lang po. Ma'am, yung sa exam po ba yung vivere po is tama po yun? To live? Ay, yung
Yes.
vivere po.
Yes. To live. That means to live. To live in, no? To live. Also, to live as to exist. It's the same. No? I live in or I live my life. No? It's correct. Is it just confirming the meaning?
Ma'am, I mean po yung viver. Ma'am, hindi po siya viver. It's vivir po.
Ah, okay. Yung conjugation niya, yes, it's vivir. Actually, sinabi ko na tuloy yung isang sagot. Was it vivir in the PowerPoint?
Ma'am, nung naalala ko lang po yung sa exam po kasi meron po yung viver.
Ah, okay. Is it? As an answer or
Ma'am, question
as a
po.
question? Ah, okay. All right. I will check that later on. Sige, I will get back to you on that. No, but now at least you know it's vivir IR. Okay? IR. Good. Thank you so much. No, I will check that later on. Sige. Nako, 1 minute na lang sa Zoom. Did you all write your names?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Ilan to? Let me save it. And then, 1. Okay. May mga hubapol pa. Again, please write your names in chat. You are 28. I hope this is also 28. It's already 9:30. Thank you so much for being with me today, no? Being in the class today. Mas madugo na rin yung mga susunod nating work assignments, no? Tomorrow I'll be posting another assignment, not just the one you're doing today. Okay? Tomorrow, oh no, tomorrow is a quiz actually. So, ayan, marami na tayong work drills and assignments. Okay. Talagang pipigain ko kayo this time in the finals. All right. If you have any questions, just message me via Canva. So that's it for today. And yeah, have a nice day, everyone. Sabi ni Isaac, yes. Yes. Okay. No petics na. Wala nang petics this time. Okay. Thank you so much and see you all next week. No?